Whoa, what's up? You already know a real one finna give you these reactions, man. Look, we got another fire Kevin Samuels reaction for y'all, you dig? Hit the sub button and let's get into it.
I've dated high value men. I have no children.
You ain't never dated a Pookie? A high value Pookie?
I believe in marriage. However, I'm scared. Does that make? I don't even know if I make.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It makes. Yeah, scared. Yep, certainly does.
My grandparents were married for 58 years plus. Mm-hmm. I see that. I want it.
Mm-hmm.
But their times were different back then, and the two men that I have in my head,
mm-hmm.
They both have kids.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask, how old are you?
37. You look at me, you would not see it.
Uh-oh.
And that's
I was seeing somebody who was 37 and she was as fine as she was in her 20s. So look, man, just because I say danger zone and no man's land.
Oh no, I don't get offended.
I'm talking to my audience. I'm talking to the audience because I'm just saying because it's for the show. But okay, the two guys, do you have anybody that's considering proposing to you?
Both of them. And listen, it's because I feel that I have more to offer to them. And it's because I come to the table with no listen, kids are a big deal.
So
and I really
do you feel like you're equally yoked to these guys? Okay, see what I'm getting from you.
Can't find a man with no kids.
So what I'm getting from you is you feel like you're. What I'm hearing from you is they're getting a better deal than you are. That's what I'm getting from you. Is that the truth?
That's kind of how I feel because I don't have any kids. They don't have to deal with no baby daddy.
Let's stop right here. Let me back some things down. Are you seeing both of these men seriously?
No.
Okay.
No, this don't make no sense, dog.
Listen. I've known one since I was basically a kid, and we're not in that type of space.
Okay, well, let's talk about the one.
I'm actively. Okay.
Okay, I gotta get on down the path though. So I'm trying to get what I need. Are you dating? Not the one that you knew since you was a kid. Number 2, are you actively dating him?
Yes.
How long have you been actively seeing him?
1 year.
Okay. Is he live in LA with you?
Correct. Yes.
What do you do for a living?
I'm building my own business, but I am in the restaurant industry. I'm a server.
All right. What does he do for a living?
He had his own mortgage company. He used to work for Disney. He was an executive. He's actually building his own.
All right. So he out earns you.
Absolutely.
Okay. So let me back you down on a few things because while you may be all the great things you're saying, ma'am, I used to be a server, but I was a server after I got my degree in engineering and was an engineer. And to hear a woman say that you feel like because they got kids, you're getting an unfair deal when he's a former executive and you're a server is crazy to me.
For real.
Crazy. You're overvaluing yourself, man.
Type shit.
Just from that alone.
Said something like a man, he hit the nail on the head because at the same time, I'm a high value Pookie. I got 3 kids, but I make buku money, dog. Like, ain't no way a female finna come to me and say, son, I'm more valuable to you because I don't have no kids. Well, ma'am, you don't make no money. You ain't cold blooded in the looks department. I'm still better than you. What is you talking about?
Does that make sense?
I can understand where you're coming from, Mr. Samuels.
How tall are you?
5'7".
Dress size?
I would jump. Let me not do that because I'm 6, even though I want to be a 4.
Okay, how much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
132, and I was not happy. I want to be 125.
5'7" and 132. That's not bad.
Fresh face out of the shower, no wig, no weave, no whatever. What would you give yourself? And you cannot use 7. Well, see that, ladies, that's who you are, though, ladies. That's who you are. What would you give yourself? No, you can't use 7.
Can't use a 7. That is my number.
Exactly.
That is no.
That's why I take it away.
What would you give yourself without?
Well, no, ma'am, I'm not. No.
I'm teasing you. I'm being.
And the thing is, and even if I gave myself a 4, my bank account's a 9.5.
I have a question. What are we basing the scale on? No, I mean, I do have clear skin.
Man, just give me,
that was
just
some
give me a
smooth
ballpark.
shit. My bank account.
If you say not 7, then 7.5.
Nope, you can't use 7s at all, man.
6 and 3 quotas.
Okay. See,
and
is that an LA 6?
Why wouldn't it be? I don't
know. I'm asking because a 6 in LA is different. And what I'm asking, ma'am, a 6 makes you cute. Okay? And a 5 makes you average, which means just like half the people in this world are average. A 6 makes you a little bit more than it's cute, but
I just
8,
feel that brains is more of it. You know,
it does no, but you're not a no. See, that's bullshit. No, it doesn't.
Listen.
No, you listen. You can't overtalk me.
Like some brains.
Still my show, even if you're a fan, but that doesn't work. And
yes, sir,
the thing is, you need to understand something. What you think doesn't matter when it comes to us.
Got it.
Beauty matters to us. Men are visual. And you ladies always want to change the game to benefit you. It works the way it works because that's who we are as human animals.
Tight.
8 is Beyonce, 9 is Kelly Rowland, 10 would have been Halle Berry in her prime. So if you're a 6, that makes you cute. Thelma, remember Thelma on Good Times? She was a 7. So
no. Then dag nabbit, I'm a 10. What the?
No, you're not a 10 because you'd already been married with kids by now.
I know you lying. She said if Thelma and then I'm a 10. You talking about this Thelma, right? Man, listen, y'all better not ever put no slander on Thelma. Thelma was one of them ones. Pretty. And she was pretty in the 70s. That means something. She ain't have on all the makeup like the females got on today, man. She was pretty, dog. What you talking about? She tripping, man. I know she poo in real life.
So
I've never been married.
But the thing, because you ain't no damn 10.
Damn.
You can call yourself what you want.
I live in LA.
Now I'm gonna tell you right now, you're on the verge of getting muted.
Different.
You're on the verge of getting muted because here's the thing: is if you were a 10 in LA, 10s aren't servers at 37. Let me just go ahead and put it right. If you're a 10, somebody would have put you on the payroll by now. You'd have been a kept woman. You'd have been you'd have been the side piece to one of the multiple millionaires in LA if you were a 10. You're not that. Ma'am, let's get back to reality. You're close to 40 and a server. That's true. That means there's no retirement plan. There's no long history of earning.
May I please stop you, Mr. Samuels?
No, because unless you're going to tell me you went to college and had some sort of career.
No, it's.
Do you come from money?
She delusional.
My mother has 4 college degrees.
I don't care shit what your mama have. Man, how much money do you have saved for retirement?
She ain't got nothing.
My retirement is for my business that
How much money do you have saved for retirement?
Oh, not as much as I should.
How much money do you have saved for retirement?
Answer the question.
Okay,
sir.
ma'am. Now it's starting to become more clear. See, I need you to slow down. Yes, I'm talking to a woman who's almost 40 years old, and I spoke to a woman in California like yourself earlier this week. She was 39. Mm-hmm. Just bopping through life like nothing, no big deal, like you got all the time in the world. Ma'am, you are a server. That's a fancy word for a waitress.
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly. It means look, at 50 years, do you have medical insurance?
Absolutely.
Great. Do you own your own condo?
No, I do not own any property.
Do you own your own car? Do you own your own car? Do you own your own car?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
so
sir.
if you have to live for the rest of your life and be unmarried, you'll be living basically like most people in this country, paycheck to paycheck, paycheck to paycheck. Stacking little aside because LA is expensive. When 50 years old happens and medical bills and things start happening, then life kicks in. No children, no husband. Who's going to help?
Ooh, he talking that shit.
When you can't work like you're doing, and the business you're planning on opening, 80% of the new businesses fail inside the first 5 years. So we only can count what you have. Who's going to help if you need? Who's going to assist you if you need any help at 50?
Mr. Samuels, I'm aware that I have myself. I'm definitely aware.
But if you fall ill, something happens, you break an ankle like I did on the bicycle race. Who's going to help?
Life insurance.
Life insurance is life insurance, ma'am. Ma'am, if you broken ankle puts you out for 12 weeks at 50 years old. Who can help you? Who can come take you back and forth to the doctor, come around the house? I mean, do you have the money to take care of that?
Not the way that I would think.
Then listen, ma'am. Then this is why I'm not listening to what you have to say, because all you want to tell me is how it's not that big a deal. And this is what I need the audience and you to understand. This is sad. This is sad that black women are the most vulnerable people in this country because of this. Because you need a man in your life to go through life with, because one income, one person is a disaster waiting to happen. Everything has to happen okay. You have to maintain good health, never get sick, never get ill, never have anything. And your job right now depends on you showing up. You don't go to work, you don't make money.
Tight.
That is the life so many black women have. And you're talking about men who make far more than you, and ones that you said are looking at you seriously. And you're talking about a man having kids. That's crazy, man.
Say, all jokes aside, on some real nigga shit, dog, I had a young mama, right? So my mama's still fairly young right now. But most people my age, dog, they mamas, if they don't got no nigga, they gotta go help their mama, man. And she ain't got no kids, bro. You see what I'm saying? When she get 50 plus, 60 years old, like most of my partners' mamas is, man, she hit. If she don't got no nigga or no kids, who gonna help her? Because I know damn well Pookie will gonna help his mama, straight up.
Mr. Samuels, everything has
like talking to a brick wall, bro.
different circumstances, correct?
All that just went over your head. Look, ma'am. I just went over your head, ma'am. Look.
No, that's not true. Please, I'm listening.
Yeah, no, okay. What's the big deal about him having kids and you ain't got shit?
Oh God.
A six who don't have shit.
Damn.
A waitress is a 6 who don't have shit.
Man, look, he getting on.
I mean, I have to go there. I have to say it that way so you are a 6 and a waitress at 40 who don't have shit. And you're saying a man who was an executive at Disney, you should be running to, oh my God. I don't care what he was. He still is making more than you. He has more than you. And you're talking like, and what started this all off is I said, ma'am, you sound like a woman who thinks she's getting a bad deal. You think you are bringing more to the table than him. And I'm saying this to my audience. This is a black woman in Los Angeles who is a waitress and almost 40 years old and a 6 with this kind of attitude.
Dang.
When a man was a former executive and worked at Disney.
Do you know how much money I make as a waitress?
Do you make more than he does?
He lives with his mother. Yes, I do. He's not an executive anymore.
You just said he make more money than you.
Now see how she changed it. When I asked, does he make more money than he did? All right, I'm done. All right. See, I just...
Man, that's why niggas giving up on him. She blew my son, you heard me?
Some people just have to be what they are. See how that worked? All this time, he was an executive. He did this and got that and has this. And now he lived with his mama. Yeah. All right. Ma'am, unmute yourself, please.
Nigga live with his mama all of a sudden. Crazy.
I'm here. Sorry.
Ma'am.
Yes, sir.
You just went from telling me this man out earned you to now he's living with his mom. Okay, so why is he living with his mother?
I asked him that too, Mr. Samuels.
Is he broke? Is he broke? Okay, is he broke?
I don't know. Okay. I'm about to cry about it because I don't know.
Why are you crying about the crime? Okay, how about you act like a grown up? Man, this is what you brought to me. You brought to me a man you've known since childhood who ain't, you said he.
No, please.
I know what I heard.
You know you ain't shit when you lying to a complete stranger, bro.
You brought to me a man that you've known since you were a kid. And there's nothing going on between you two. And the man you said you've been seeing for a year. Mm-hmm. What is your ultimate point, man? Because now I don't believe what you're telling me.
Say, dog, I never really understood all of the red pill manosphere shit. I know they be hating on us Pookies and Ray Rays, whatever y'all want to call a nigga, but I never had to really deal with this because at the same time, nigga was just out there busting them up and not taking them serious because all they do is lie. Man, that's one thing a Pookie know. Man, these Pookie son, like, you won't call me Pookie son. I know one thing, nigga don't take these females serious because all they do is lie. Like, she lying to Kevin like, man, come on, man.
How about this? Here's a better question. How come since he's no longer worth a damn, how come you can't, since you're so much better than him, and I'll take that. Why can't you find a man on your level?
It seems like men out here aren't on.
Let me guess, they don't date black women.
Type of level. Everyone seems to have the same thing. It's, in my opinion.
What do you mean? What kind of level is that?
Single people are. I'm not an unhappy person.
No, ma'am. But ma'am, relationships or marriage is business. It ain't love. I'm trying to understand what level you're on. I mean,
well, I don't.
You're 6 and a 40-year-old waitress. What level are you talking about,
sir?
Ma'am, that's what it is. I'm not trying to be rude, but that's what it is.
Being rude. I don't think you're being rude at all.
So what are you talking about? Your level?
The level of delusion? What you talking about, baby? Level of entitlement?
I just have a fear of continuing on, and I'm going to be somewhere that in my life that I'm not just going to be able to have anyone. And I feel like I should choose someone now.
You don't have any options.
Continue on with the business.
Okay, I know what you're talking about, ma'am. You said, who are your options? Who are you seriously seeing?
I'm seriously dating the individual I told you, the
guy who all of a sudden now lives with his mama. Okay, so if you don't choose him, what are your other options?
Someone else that I was dating prior. But then there's also other people as well because I don't. But like I said, I'm a little guarded because I don't.
Okay, man. All right, ma'am. Look, the person you said. I think you may be a perfectly reasonable person, but you're sounding kind of deluded.
I don't mean to.
Well, but the thing is, ma'am, you can only play with the cards that are in your deck, and ma'am, I need you to understand that at 37 years old, it is unusual for someone to be a server. I mean, you should have had more stable employment in a career. Most of the time people do this is because they have a, let's just say it, a very bohemian or flighty kind of personality. And you were going to tell me how much you make annually? It's what?
She about to lie.
It's nowhere near what these gentlemen.
What do you make?
Nowhere near what they make.
What do you make?
40 on a good day.
Damn.
$40,000
annually.
$40,000 annually in LA is $20,000 in Atlanta. $10 an hour. You are broke. And Ryan Preston, who said she feels that that she is bringing more to the table or getting a raw deal. Ma'am, you will be fortunate to have somebody who would be willing to even go 50-50 with you for the rest of your life at your age and your attitudinal disposition. You need a reality check, and let me be the one to give it to you. You don't bring that much to the table. As a woman who lives herself a 6 in LA as a waitress, you're massively overvaluing yourself.
You made me give myself a 6.
No, I asked you what you. No, ma'am, you ain't that fine. And that's the thing,
sir. That's not fair.
It is fair. It is fair. Well, you can put your camera on right now. Put it on. Get on the camera right now.
She ain't gonna do it.
Cam up. Cam up, since it ain't that fair. Cam the fuck up.
It's not.
Damn.
Cam the fuck up. Shut up and cam up. You grown child. Listen what she just said. It's not a 40-year-old child.
Oh my God.
God ain't got nothing to do with this. This is your problem.
No, I know.
And the problem is we got too many women like you walking around thinking you're more than you are. When your life has told you, ma'am, you don't have high value men, productive, competitive, successful men who are worth a damn coming to try to holler at you. The best you have is some guy you said used to be an executive at Disney or something like that, but now he's living with his mama. Well, that's about all you can get.
Damn.
That should tell you kind of where you rank. So maybe if you start pulling your level down and start worrying about kids and that other kind of stuff as if you are something you are not, and got reasonable and said, I would just be happy to find a guy who's working for the city or a postman or a plumber or something, somebody who I can split these bills with, because I'm broke as French toast. I don't even know how long you been living with your mother?
Forever.
Excuse me? How long has who's been living with whose mama?
At 40 years, you're making $40,000 in LA. Where do you live?
With a roommate or her mama.
I don't live with my mother.
Who do you live with?
I definitely rent.
You got a roommate.
Oh, excuse me. I mean, 40 years old in LA. Ma'am, and since you want to cap like that, I'm like, minimum wage in LA is what?
I don't know. I think it's 13, but I don't make that.
Okay. No, you don't. But if you made 13 at one job and went got a part-time job, made enough. See, $13 an hour was $26,000 a year. And if you went and got a part-time job, 60 hours, you'd still be making $40,000 a year. You're effectively making minimum wage.
Damn. That nigga did that man.
And this all got started because of the issues you talking about and the guys you're dealing with. And don't worry about having kids and other, ma'am. All those things are outside of your what you need to be dealing with. Honestly, if you have any kind of benefits or anything like that, I would suggest therapy, because it sounds like there's some things that really aren't making sense to me. But you don't have these kind of options. Mm-hmm. No one's beating down your door to try to date you or actively not that you want anyway. The kind of men that you would want ain't trying to holler at you, and that should be an indication that something needs to be addressed. Got it?
I do.
Well, I know a couple females that need this wake-up call. Said, bro, after listening to her, you dig? Only thing come to mind is that Future song, bro. I'm on that good cushion alcohol. Cause dog, she on that dope. She need to leave that dope alone. Everything she said ain't make no sense, man. I can't even really. Listen, bro. Women like that, you can't even defend them, dog. Like, they defenseless. That's crazy as hell, man.